Hello. My name is Bruce, and we are talking about Tablebreakers tonight. Please note the beautiful little logo up in the upper right hand corner. Mr. Connell, the Cigar DM, Kai, the Corbinite implementation specialist, and our friend, the Crafting Gamer, the busiest hands on the interwebs, are with us
Which I've
tonight.
got from my camera.
Maybe receiving some more help later on tonight as well with Mr. Baron G Rock. I believe Jade's out because Jade has Jade things going on, and that's completely okay. Tonight is going to be a chill stream with a focus on character creation and some various questions for our team. How are you doing tonight, Connell?
Tired, but it's been a long week for everybody, and so like all good Irishmen, I'm taking my medicine and I'm enjoying my long week. What about you guys?
Well,
I built a new shelf today. I'm tired.
Good. The power of shelf.
Baron G Rock, that's quite okay. He says I'll be back when my computer behaves.
Beat it like a redhead steps. Oh, wait. I'm not talking about you. Hey, Bear.
Jesus. All right, well, there's my monetization. Go ahead and let's just leave that and let it not accumulate tonight.
Hi, there, Mr. Bear.
Mr. Bear, how you doing? Mr. Soy-Based Jeremy, 6 Nations, 31 Kings.
All right, so I know he says on the title it says Chillstream, and we're very chill people.
Tonight we are.
I can kick you from chat in my phone. That's not right. That's not right at all. All right.
So some people haven't seen my bear, or not bear, but my Hungar the Starbarian figurine.
What color is he?
Kind of purplish. I gave him the Storm Giant colors from Fifth Ed. Not really a big super fan of it, but I think it'll work a lot.
All right. Well, Hungar, if you're watching this later and he uses it in battle because we're dealing with freaking giants and it kills me, I'm going to be annoyed. If I kill it, you only have yourself to blame.
Heads I win, tails you lose.
He's my big bad evil guy. Okay. Yeah, Baron G Rock's got a very weird computer tonight. Bear could see in chat. 6 Nations, 31 Kings. Flatey. Good to see you gentlemen here tonight. Climbing that mountain. The dad joke of the century. I just flew in from Hawaii. Man, my arms are tired.
Oh, God.
Hey, I got cranberries and M&Ms on my playlist. That way I can call it trail mix.
Oh, I heard one earlier, and it was just bad. Oh, God. What's the benefit of having two dads?
What is it?
You don't have to celebrate Mother's Day. What's the downside of having two dads?
You get to go to Bass Pro Shop for gift giving?
No, you hear your two dads on Father's Day.
That's a hell of a groaner. Thanks, fucker.
Thanks. Thanks.
I told you it was bad.
Okay, you said bad, but not that bad. Thank you.
There we go. It was worth the removal as soon as I got in. It was just so bad. We may not let him back in. It was so bad.
But he's the boat anchor of our stream. We need him.
Yes,
We're
the sinking
doing
anchor.
a holiday special this year, climbing that mountain. In fact, we're kind of going to be doing a low profile design Pathfinder character with Cracking Gamer and Connell in the background tonight. We got tech support on the top 3 men here. We know our way around Pathfinder.
Yeah, I know we had a topic for tonight. It got kind of shelved. Next week, climbing the mountain. You're right. It is my turn with my Christmas special. I have it kind of worked out. Hopefully they'll enjoy. There might be pie. There might not be pie. Who's to say?
I have my finger on the remove button.
So I'm having everybody. I mean, I kind of talked about this with Bruce and everybody but Baron, because Baron was on a very important phone call with the president of I don't know what, and I guess this is going to be a low grade session 0.
You're a low grade session 0. I mean,
I can live with that. So I gave everybody the stat array that I plan on using for this game.
all 18s.
No, I mean, at level 5, I'm sure you'll have at least 2 18s, maybe 3 if you do it right.
Yeah.
6.
All right. So, do you need me to tell you what the stats are there, Crafty Gamer?
I'm going to look at them now because I remember seeing them earlier. I just wasn't entirely sure what they were referenced to.
All right. Well, hold on. I'll scroll up and.
All right, so I'm going to talk about something while we're looking at this. Yeah, July 12. That's just all you need to remember there.
There we go.
Someone's wanting to upset somebody in chat. Don't do it.
16, 15, 14, 13, 13, and 10.
Okay.
Everybody has to be human in this game.
Nope.
That's the way the cookie crumbles. I'm sorry.
Gonna be a
I already
halfling
tried to sneak a
paladin.
goblin through.
Yeah, well,
Halfling paladin with a riding dog named Ambrosius.
I would love you. I'd love for you to do that, but I also have this odd feeling of Legion of Myth, Mr. Max showing up and just burning us all down to the ground. It'd be horrible or funny. Depends on how you look at it.
Both.
Hopefully, this next week's for my one of 3 sessions, 3 not out, doesn't turn into the veteran show where I just drink the entire time watching you guys do whatever the hell you guys do.
Isn't that the goal?
Lady, welcome to tonight's.
It is now. So, Crafty Gamer, you've played Pathfinder how many times?
None.
Not at all. I
None
was
at all.
supposed to play a Pathfinder game, but then we got away. Then we didn't get a chance to do that. We ended up jumping to a different game. That's why I have a goblin Pathfinder character.
There are no such thing as goblin characters.
Ah. Oh, come on, it's their flagship retard class.
Real quick, throughout the year, if you guys ever go to blackoutcoffee.com, you'll see they do have a portion that says coffee signature blends. Okay. Underneath here, they have a Roaster's Choice of the Month Club. They have some really good blends for the Roaster's Choice. This is their Father's Day month. This is their Mother's Day month. And I just got to say that I forgot I even had those. And I can't wait to tear them open and drink and share them because they're really good. I recommend anybody who loves good coffee to get a hold of Blackout Coffee. Both myself and Baron G Rock have our own codes. So there's
Mine's actually been disabled for some reason. I can't even log in. So I no longer have that.
that stinks.
Yeah. It do.
Sign up for their special deals and text messages. If you want 10% off at any given time, you can use my code. There's other codes out there. This one is mine. I do recommend it. I'm sorry that you probably need to just send them a nice letter. Just send them a nice email, Garrett. They'll get you back on.
Where's my shit? Give it back. Oh,
Yeah. Our buddy, Mr. Flady1, says, I just put another massive order with him. They got 5 pounds back in stock. Yeah, I saw that. And I was going to give my parents some holiday edition stuff, but I think I'm going to get them some teas and some really good medium roast. And I recommend, if you like medium roast coffee, their Morning Reaper, which is a very good potent one. I don't drink that coffee so much as more or less put the beans in my mouth and I have a lipper. So if you see me having a problem with reality and I'm acting like I'm on some sort of narcotic, that's probably it. And I've pissed clean before. Thank you so much, Blackout Coffee. Dude, I actually have seen people try out the what are those? The monkeys, the sea monkeys. And it's kind of interesting because they give you 2 packets and you put 1 packet in warm water to get the environment right. And then you put that packet in that water, and that water's going to have eggs in it now. They don't tell you it's eggs, but you get the environment right. And then the next day you put in the other packet, and it looks like they hatch right away, but it's really just the disturbance in the water and the pH balance differences that will cause the newborns to spring into work from yesterday's seeding. And they last you about 3 to 5 days. They're just little protozoa. They're just little animals. That's it. Kind of cool science experiment, though.
So, if I may ask, Bruce, I know this is a little bit of a shot in the dark, but do you know what you're going to be playing for my campaign?
I'm going to actually ask everybody else as to what they're playing first, because I'm pretty versatile with that system.
That's fair.
It's not that I don't want to play like a Magus or something that will completely torpedo your game and destroy it, but I mean, I'm okay if like somebody wants to neglect cleric, I'll take care of cleric. Like Crafting Gamer, he's new to this. He should probably be a barbarian or fighter. Here's your point and click.
Right.
I like point and click.
All right.
Rollerblades. Yes, he did.
Okay. So I'll bounce over to Kai. Do you have a general idea?
I play a bard.
Playing a bard. All right. Did he play a bard last time?
He plays
I don't
a
know.
bard when he can.
I'm not saying he can't play a bard. I was wondering if we're going to get like a Steve Martin, not Steve Martin. Yeah, Steve Martin jerk bardish, or we're going to get the happy, hey, are there women in there bard?
Acrobat asshole. Thank you.
All right. So the Dennis Leary. Gotcha.
Yeah, entertainer.
If you don't know who Dennis Leary is, you all should be ashamed of yourselves and go check him out after done watching our show. You'll thank me later. Baron?
I think we should all play human bards.
Oh, good. Yes.
I'm actually kind of okay with this.
I'll fuck you all.
Because there's so much variance within the bard community. I mean, we can all cover different things. I'll be the piccolo player.
I'll play drums. No. I'll play a bagpipe.
I want to play the grandpa's guitars.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
I'm trying to think of something scary, but I can't.
I'm not saying no to this.
This is what happens when 2 guys have authority in the chat, and we're both trying to click on the same thing.
I'm kind of okay. Y'all want to play bards? That's fine.
No.
It'd be like if we were playing Star Wars and we all decided to play droids.
Gonk droid.
Everybody's a gonk droid.
My only question is, who's going to tell Jade? By the
Look,
way,
Oh,
Look,
Jade would
he's-
By the
totally
way,
do
Jade,
it.
we've decided
the
our favorite
memes.
Pathfinder character in classes. We're all bards, single class.
I'm not saying no. I by no
that
means.
makes, that makes Jade off Denson. He's going to be the guy who just corrals us as we just do stupid shit.
Lady, if you're going to use a hybrid of 335 and PF1, I'm not wanting to say that that's edgy or breakthrough. The majority of PF1 is completely just a hybridized version of 3.0. And the fact that you're wanting to use that system makes me pretty happy because it's very flexible and it will do what you want if you put it to work.
It's kind of why I like Pathfinder. I mean, I know Pathfinder over the years have got very bloated with nonsense.
You know what a lot of GMs need to do more, though? Make
Go
their own
right.
worlds and make their own things available.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, we're definitely going back to the land of the kingdom of Iskandar.
You mean we're all idiot war children?
No,
Yeah,
because
I mean,
here's the thing: if we did that, Connell would put us into Ravenloft.
Oh no!
I could.
Just to be that guy.
Are you saying I'm not a nice person?
I never said that. I never said you were either.
No, I wouldn't. I don't know Ravenloft well enough to actually try to run it via YouTube quite yet.
If you get a chance to download, I'm not saying like I participate in piracy, but I would say if you ever get a chance to download like the Iron Kingdoms Witchfire trilogy, or if you ever find like Dragon Star for 3.5 or Pathfinder, those are really good third-party campaigns.
I am, after I'm done with the Rise of the Rune Lord, me and my Monday group are been talking about me recording and airing them going through the 5th edition Curse of Strahd, which is Ravenloft, but with a little bit more of a, I'm taking the stupidity out of it and make it more horror gothic than Barney, hey, let's hang out with my best friend. But are you guys, I hate to say it, are you guys actually serious about the bar?
No, I'm probably more than likely I'm going to go to my old faithful, which Bruce can tell you exactly. Bruce, what's my old faithful?
Lawful good cleric. Or neutral good cleric.
There you go.
I'm just, and I'm not trying to push push a direction on you, but when you guys said that, I just think of those old bands that would travel from place to place in the military and play music for the troops.
USO?
Yeah.
What a shame that would be.
Oh,
Yeah, and it would be a cleric of Ioma Day.
What did you do to that day? All right. So, cleric, you're thinking Bard, Kai, Bruce?
thinking I already got a half made.
I mean, I could go with Bard or I could go with Wizard.
Yeah. I mean,
No, go barbarian.
No, we got Crafting Gamer and he doesn't really know YouTube or know Pathfinder that well. He doesn't know the YouTube well, so we have to have him play. If he doesn't know the system, have him play something that is fairly.
I think fighter would be easier than barbarian.
Okay. Candy apples and razor blades, little dead are soon in graves. I remember Halloween. This day anything goes. Burning bodies hang from poles. I remember Halloween.
That somehow sounds
Okay.
familiar.
Very, very familiar. Could all listen to just Wind. We could take this channel over to Rumble and we could have Wind Rose playing in the background.
Oh, musician passed away either today or yesterday from the Prague. I can never pronounce their that band right. Their most popular song was "Fairy Tale in New York." It was an Irish band.
Hmm.
This has been a very interesting week.
Yeah, it has.
You know, I could call Jade right now while we're all streaming and say, "Hey, what you playing? I need to know."
Don't do that to him. He's sleepy.
Kai, you should know me better than that. Now you're just giving me more ammo to do it.
Well, fair enough.
All right. Everybody starting at level 5.
Yep.
Kai can tell you how much everybody gets because that's a number thing, and I don't do numbers very well.
I can tell you what.
The amount of gold.
Oh,
4 million. The entire Church of Ioma Day is backing us, so we have unlimited resources.
oh my gosh, that'd be hilarious.
It's Connell's brain just starts to melt. Look, it's melting right now.
Oh,
Not a sponsor, but going down the pipe all the same.
time to go play the Atom Smasher of fucking Bards.
What did you say, like 1,500?
10.5K.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about right. For 5th level, yeah.
Yep.
If you like British TV shows, Dean Sullivan died earlier today. He was 64.
Jesus.
There was a young kid that died earlier this week. Reed Ryan, he was a University of Maryland Duluth football player, dead at 22 after collapsing during his workout. Epitome of a University of Maryland Bulldog. He might not have been UM, but he was, or University of Maryland, but I think he was University of Maryland. I may be wrong.
Trying to figure out although we could help Crafty Gamer with when building a character, because I'm not computer savvy and I don't know what we can get away with showing on the YouTube interwebs versus what we're just going to talk to him about backstage.
Yeah. Fair enough.
So last year, roughly around this time, Crafty Gamer, I've been running my world. It is somewhere, let's say, right in the middle of the Dark Ages.
Yeah.
And you're all on from a small island kingdom. Well, not small island, but decent sized island kingdom called Iskandar. And everybody is drafted at a certain age. You do X amount of years in. Once you're done, you're done. You get to retire, and whatever career you had in the service, you just basically do the civilian side of that.
Okay.
So if you're a medic in the service, you become a doctor. Where you see where I'm going?
Yep.
Yeah.
These poor bastards had to go through it once before, but I was running through 5th edition, which I can honestly say maybe one, maybe two of you guys might enjoyed, while the other didn't because of the system. But we did get to see Bruce's character do the entire campaign with only wearing nothing but a sock around his wang.
That's right.
What was so bad with that? I really enjoyed myself being a complete belligerent. Sorry.
That's all right. That's all right.
I really enjoyed that campaign. It was a lot of fun.
Don't need to lie to me. It's okay.
Well, I mean, you made it easy to where I could sleep most of the campaign away because I'm on leave from the military. I'm in the middle of a war. I'm allowed to go home. What day am I expected back to my unit? And I just, until then, I want to sleep until that day.
That's fair. What you thinking there, Baron? You have that look of, why am I here?
I ask myself that question every single day.
Do a Magic Mike bar campaign. If you do it through 5th edition, have somebody other than me run it. That might be a golden YouTube platinum.
We have to definitely let me get that server set up over on Pornhub.
Are we inviting Janet for that game?
She'll be the administrator of the show.
So how much you got done there, Kai?
Picking up my skills.
All right. So why a cleric, Baron, if I can ask?
Nice.
Because I could literally do it in my sleep. To be 100% honest. I've played the cleric role so much.
Yeah.
Well, Bruce, how many years did I do cleric for the Pathfinder game?
At least 2.5.
If not 3. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
You always take what is it? The selective channeling, then improved channeling, and just a whole bunch of the channeling stuff. So that's where especially if you're doing like the heal bard, which is what I usually have to wind up doing, just because I know the people I play with.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
They require the heal bard.
What is actually? I'll start with you, Kai. What do you have a particular style of rolling dice that you prefer when coming up with stats? Do you like the 5d6, drop the lowest?
I like the 46, drop the. I reroll ones, drop the lowest, because honestly, we're playing goddamn. We're playing goddamn heroes. I want you guys to at least be able to pass the fucking ASVAB and your and I want you to pass a physical and then pass your pass your intelligence tests, so that way you're not well, we have Superman over here, and then we got some drooling half-wit retard, who's just sitting here going, "I'm also an adventurer." No, no. So our party consists of Aragorn, Master Chief, and Drooly Mick Hard Hat Wearer, the short bus rider.
If I was going to I was going to play that character, I already have a name in my head I would use for it. Starkweather, the Wandering Fool.
Uh-huh. So yes, when the first firefight happens versus the ancient invading alien, extra-dimensional beings, everybody's fighting very hardly, and Timmy goes walking out into traffic and gets hit by a bus. And you're like, well, and Timmy, I've got 14 generations of retard strength.
All right.
Fuck
46, drop the lowest, reroll. Okay.
Roll ones. Yeah, so that way I can, it isn't as great as you think. It gives you some nice characters that are a little bit above average. Technically, I got a flow chart. There's a chart somewhere that tells you that you're just a bit above, but not superhero. But unfortunately, it also means you don't have as many, McNamara's Wonder Children running around.
Why is it just my Discord blowing up?
Yeah, my Discord's blowing up too. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. All right. What about you, Baron? Do you have a particular way that you like people rolling stats?
The way I usually do it for a D&DS game is 46, drop the lowest, re-roll all ones.
Yep.
If you roll all sixes, it's an automatic 19. If you roll all ones, it's an automatic 18.
Oh, wow.
I've only had that happen once, though. Because just the look on the player's face when they roll 3 out of the 4, they're like, no!
All right. Bruce?
I like 3-6 as they fall. I know that sounds a bit old school, and you may have a character which later turns into an abortion because they can't really turn into anything. I like the idea of 3-6 just for the clarity and the purity of it. I know that sounds like a non-answer for some, but I truly do enjoy that style of game. Plus, my game requires 3-6, so that's how they fall.
No, that's fine. No, I know a few other DMs that prefer it that way, honestly, and that it works. It's not been the first time I've made a character that was using that way. Now, when it comes to rolling stats for Palladium or the systems that you preferably run there, Crafty Gamer, how do you do it?
I was taught to roll 3d6, re-roll 1s and 2s, but I prefer a straight roll now, as I never actually experienced that. So it's kind of how I do it now, but that might change in the future as I get more used to playing the way the rules said they're supposed to, given the fact the guy who taught me basically had almost nothing but his own home rules for all the rules.
Gotcha. I know in the past Jade has done the 40d6 version that Kai and Baron has talked about. I don't really. I like rolling 5d6, re-rolling ones and re-rolling once because not a lot of people have 4066 I game with. That's to be honest, and I find it just easier for them to make characters. The stats that you guys are using tonight, actually, I rolled earlier today, and that's just kind of what I got. And it was probably the most balanced one. So why a bard? I know I asked Baron why a cleric, but why a bard, Kai?
I've been in a very, very musical, just odd mood lately, and it just also every time that every time we all get to pick our own classes, I'm like, I got an idea, and then before I get to speak, someone says bard first, and I'm just like, all right, I'm fine with this, and pull that Nathan Explosion little, I'm fine with this. All right, I'm okay with this.
I'm completely okay with this.
Yep.
Oh, this is your chance.
Chips.
I don't know. I like the characters you play, Mike's. Jade's campaign. The therapist ghost that really wants to grow up to be a mechanic.
Was that Jade's that I played that one?
Jade and
no, it was Baron and Shadow that I played the world's worst mechanic.
I thought it was Jade's because he was a space opera.
Jade, I was playing the white mage who had to tank in
No,
power
before
armor.
that. He's talking before that.
The first time around.
The space one.
Yeah, that was that was Roland Roland the world's worst engineer.
Yeah,
because I built him completely wrong.
I enjoyed that character. I mean, he really felt like a person I could lay on his couch and tell him all my problems to.
Yep, but unfortunately, he was totally untrained for that. He would have been great as that, but unfortunately, I made him as a mechanic, and because of everything I built him totally that if the rules were just a little differently, could have been a fantastic character. Instead, he was kind of the worst. But I loved him. And now he gets to live forever in a giant computer as an undead ghost in battle armor. It's okay. Which is exactly what he was in Jade's game, which was an undead ghost in battle armor.
Just not a battle armor gunner. So what are you playing there, Bruce?
Wizard or
Wizard.
a bard, probably wizard.
All right. Why wizard, if I may ask?
You have the most capacity to actually affect the rule set. So whenever we're playing, it'll be very easy for me to alter the environment. Look, I will make that horde of kobolds disappear, and I make them explode like a stroganoff inside a conventional oven rigged to jettison its contents all over the walls.
So, are we playing a good campaign or an evil campaign?
Good campaign.
We're not allowed evil.
No evil for you.
Sad.
Honestly, I don't run a very good evil campaign. I've tried, and right out the gates, the wheels go off the car and into the ditch. Big boom. People are crying, bleeding, and I'm wondering what the hell happened.
And that's different from when?
You know, the other guy on Bruce's Saturday campaign that won't be here this coming Saturday or next Saturday, well, neither will I. Chris, he runs for evil campaigns. He seems to be able to keep the wheels at least stapled onto the car. They might not be bolted, but they are stapled. So I think, Crafty Gamer, you kind of got shoehorned, and I'm sorry about this, shoehorned into being a fighter.
No, you can do whatever you want.
True, you can be whatever you want, other than a summoner, because, summoners suck. I don't care what anybody says.
That's okay, because we're going to start working
Can I
on
be a
Mythic
mystic?
right away anyway, so it's okay.
What?
What?
I was making fun of what you put in Discord. Oh, I said, can I be a mystic?
Oh, you know. Mm-hmm.
Be a mythic mystic.
Yes, I
think
did
that's
say read
allowed.
what you read in Discord.
Yeah, whoever asked for Mystic is going to get stabbed in the eye. The problem I have with Mystic is it's unbalanced. The heroes, which you won't be, it's really unbalanced. When Jade was running Wrath of the Righteous, it was one-sided. Yay, I'm a superhero and I get all these godlike abilities. Oh, wait, some of the bad guys are also have Mystic, but they're like D class and we're A class. No. I know balance is a false god.
My question is, do you not realize the people that you're going to be running for?
Oh, I know.
We're at a high C at best. With the exception of Kai. He's like B plus to S tier. But the rest of us are good C tier.
Actually, I considering Kai and Jade to set the bell curve.
I know, that's the only thing that sucks.
I've got theme music already picked out.
Unlike Bruce, I'm not all into 80s the hell are called the workout things. God, it's been a long day.
Synthwave?
Montage.
Oh. Everybody needs a montage. Montage.
Why don't I have that button?
I mean, this button? That button right there? You're not as cool as the rest of us. You don't get the button.
It's like high school.
With great power comes great responsibility.
If that's the case, why does Bruce have it then?
Well,
I don't have
because he pays the bill every month.
Oh, okay.
Ain't gonna lie.
I am not in the leadership track, therefore do not give me responsibilities.
Sorry, Bruce. I realized you didn't see that bus before until you were thrown underneath it.
You're good. You're good. I'm getting my hand medicated here. I dropped my figure a couple times tonight. I'm like, I think I need to balance out. I'm sure if I did my P test, I'd be like, I need more potassium and magnesium. Sorry.
So you're having a problem gripping things.
Not really gripping things, but these small things here, I have hard times with. And whenever you're using this without the benefit of the GW platform thing, the little gripper, the miniature holder, you guys know what I mean. Everybody needs a montage. Sorry.
So what do you all think Jade's going to end up playing? Oh, and no oracles. God, I hate oracles.
Why even allow? Just let us know what you want us to play, dude. We'll be more than happy to play that.
No, I just no gunslingers, oracles, or summoners.
Whoever did this, Gary Busey,
Yeah,
did a good Gary Busey as the.
I saw it and I thought of you. It's like, I know somebody who'll appreciate this piece of art.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
Very zombie-rific.
Yeah.
That's just terrifying.
Yes. Yes, it is.
I might have put that over on your meme page. I am not 100% sure.
I know I drowned meat breezes.
Go ahead.
I was just saying that's like I don't know if that one was on there, but I know I drowned your Discord with memes.
Oh, you're good. You guys destroy my Discord with memes. That's all I'm going to say. I found one last night of Henry Kissinger, and I'm like, I'm happy. I got Christmas early.
Oh no. We brought up AI art again. Last time AI art got brought up, I think it was Six Nation and Soy got into it.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's Christmas time. It's time for everybody to act like they care.
We have a lolcow channel. It's called Memes, which is basically code for I don't need a whole lot of Chris Chan shit. I know he exists.
But this year is going to be the 83rd year or the 38th year that I didn't get the USS Flag.
I know, right? Flavey brought that up, and I'm like, 38 years of USS Flag in production. That's the part that made me sad. I didn't realize it'd been like that long.
Joe. They're all retired now and on pensions.
Half the Joes are dead. Oh, they're voice actors.
Yeah.
The part of it that kills me is that when I go through Sunbow, Marvel, or Filmation voice actors, I just forgot that we're in 2024 almost, and I got a rude awakening. Wait! They were just acting like just 30 years ago, guys. Come on, don't lay in the casket.
So you I love this movie as a kid. I was a kid. It was called Dutch. It had Eddie O'Neill. And so you know what movie I'm talking about.
Of course, I know what movie you're talking about. It's an Ed O'Neill movie. Dude, you're talking about Al Bundy.
Yeah. It pops back up, and I'm like, I kind of wonder what some of these people look like now. And the kid is like, oh my god, what the hell happened to him? What the hell happened to me? I went off this train. So, Baron, did you have a good Thanksgiving?
I'd say not.
Baron was forced to watch another rendition of A Christmas Story.
Oh, the new one?
I hate that. I hate that movie.
There's what, 3 of them all together?
No,
But the one with
Christmas-
Santa.
Shoot your eye out.
The only
Yeah,
one
oh,
that
that
matters is one with Ralphie.
Ugh.
There's like
Hate
3
that
of those
movie.
movies.
Yeah, but I hate that entire. Yeah. No.
So we should not do that movie on my channel because,
Well, yeah, you can. I'll just do what I do every Sunday. Don't watch. I mean,
Oh, that's fair. Screw it. Sunday shows can't, so I'm going to start hanging over at Rakers because Baron doesn't watch.
oh well.
Oh,
Baron, I would reverse your decision on saying what movies you like. I would completely reverse your decision on saying what movies you like and what movies you don't like around this guy. Because someone last year said something of, I don't really like X type of movie. And then Connell ran it for us. Connell ran weird, pagan-esque horror movie D&D 5e game.
Oh.
And he completely fucked over. Like there's still bad blood about this game from last year. Because the guy ate a pie with kids in it.
no, I didn't eat it. Remember, I was very, very paranoid of the guy. I was playing the rogue.
Yeah, I remember. I also didn't eat it just because as a man, one time I watched a man devour a quarter pie all by himself, and I've never eaten a pie since then. And that was 13 years ago. Michael Bell was a badass. I don't know if he's still alive or not.
I know one of the G.I. Joe guy voice actors that's still alive. He was on he was a WWE wrestler back in the day.
Are you talking about Sergeant Slaughter?
Yeah.
He was a shit Joe.
Oh shit, my bad. Good. No problem, Flady.
Bye-bye.
I don't mean to have a boring stream, but this is tonight's stream we had in mind, like we have an idea of things we were going to talk about. We even had questions that we could import, and we would allow the chat to ask questions too, because I'm a very small channel. I'm appreciative for the people that show up and like us. Really appreciative.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at the start of tonight's campaign, let me show you the appreciation I got. There was a fellow that LDG did this. So if you wanted to get a free membership, if you don't have one already, you would have to follow some rules. And there's if you don't know how to do that, there's a way to do it right there. You just watch that and be able to accept gifted memberships. So there you go. This guy bought 2 20 packs of memberships over the last 2 streams. I don't know if he's still here or not. Really appreciate him. LDG is a really good guy. He's also an IT guy. We have some people in chat that might need him. So if you have questions,
Shoot him at us.
Refrigerator Perry, Shuffle and Crew. We are the team that will shuffle over you. Oh God. Yeah, you guys, four of us are Illinois people, and we remember the Bears Shuffle and Crew song in 1985. Well, maybe not.
Take it back.
They would never let us forget it.
That one is about as bad. Oh God, there was this other one I saw a while ago, and it was more or less the shuffle, the same what they did with the Bears, but was with sex defenders. I'm like, what the fuck?
So
what do you guys want to talk about?
I will be reprising my role as Bilius Maximus, the wizard extraordinaire. The Bears. How you doing, sir?
Oh, Bears.
Bears.
I'm in a member berry mood these days. Refrigerator Berry. Knock some dust off member berries. God.
The Saturday night live with Chris Farley when they did the Bear skit.
I'm fine. I'm fine. So what happened with did Refrigerator Perry die?
I don't remember.
Old age probably got him.
Well, actually, Flady, do you have any questions on your character? Have you decided what you're going to play? What you would like to play?
Do you mean Crafty Gamer?
Crafting. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm looking at chat and yeah. Sorry.
Honestly, no. The only basics I know is fighter, druid, basically the most common troped character classes. So honestly, I'm happy with whatever gets thrown my way, basically.
What would you like to play?
Thank you.
Well, I kind of like the idea of the alchemist. I'll admit that.
Okay.
Bones. Bones.
Alchemist can be fun. That came out. Ultimate Combat, or is that Magic?
Alchemist.
I don't remember, but the bombs are good.
Bombs are
good.
Yeah. All right. If I'm remembering, oh God, it's been forever since I've played Arcanist. I think the big two stats are, correct me if I'm wrong, but intelligence and dex.
I believe so.
Mm-hmm. I think so.
Where are you, Jade? Save us.
We're doing fine. We're doing
He's
fine.
allowed to sleep. He's allowed to sleep.
He is not allowed to sleep. That is heresy. If I had to be up, so does he. Actually, I could see him just come marching over here and beating my ass for that.
Yeah, he. I'm reading through this right now where he ballooned up to 400 pounds. He had alcoholism. Didn't really make it as a fighter. Didn't really make it as a WWE guy. And
Oh man.
he was trying his hand in boxing. Was in WWE's Hall of Fame. He was 200 pounds by sixth grade, so he's big. He's just a big guy. And so he gets in 85. He was to the NFL in 85, drafted 22nd overall. And so he goes into Buddy Ryan's 46th defense, and he was a piece. Ryan was not keen to be giving that to this new kid. Even Ditka's like, I don't like. I can hear Ryan now. I don't like him. He's just fat. He's overweight. Blah. Nice kid. I got twin boys at home that are nice kids too, and I don't want them playing. I don't want them playing for me. But he started sacking people. He sacked like 30 people, or almost 30 people, throughout his whole career. He did Perry's. Had a good athleticism. He put him in on offense on goal line drives, scoring 3 touchdowns. So they win Super Bowl 20, beating the Patriots of all teams. And I remember the buildup for that. I think you guys do too.
You know who else the Bears beat here recently, just in case Max from Legion of Myth shows up?
No.
The Bears beat his beloved Vikings this past week.
I mean, even a blind squirrel finds an old nut. So Perry's drinking weight issues persisted. He was, just 32. Went to the London Monarchs, weighed almost 400 pounds. Still going away, 430, 450. Can barely walk. If you want to read about this is an interesting and sad story. Oh, there's something nice to look at. That's Olivia Dune. And she's going to be in the SI model, or swimsuit model. Thank you for the 20 membership purchases there, Mr. LDG. That'll offset the amount of money that Google AdSense would have given me for the next 7 years. We can stay unmonetized at this.
Hungar! You sexy man-child.
Are you? How dare you recognize that I'm wearing a superior shirt tonight? Sexy man. One of the greatest shirts of all time. Thank you, Baron.
Yep.
Oh, Baron got that for you?
Yeah. Well, no, he covered it for me so we could get the camera angle right. I'm waiting on the other shirt to come in because after we did our, I'm really thankful for everything that's happened here in the last couple of weeks stream earlier this week. I went on to Hungar's site and I ordered the Pepe the Navigator shirt because I can't like 1984's Dune and be right of center and see that and not want to buy it.
I don't know. Of all his shirts, I just see you wearing that one where Hungar's face is on that person in the middle of the couch. I think
I will buy that someday.
I think that shirt would look magnificent on you there, Bruce.
I think that shirt would look magnificent on everybody. We ought to get that for everyone. If we win the lottery, we're going to buy about 500 of those shirts in various sizes, and you just tell us what size it is, and we're going to mail it off to you because that is amazing.
Then we're going to have Janet try and explain to you what the shirt is.
God.
Oh my God, Miss Baby Shower herself, huh? I love her to bits, but man, sometimes her naivete is just like
It's gold.
It's gold. It really is internet gold.
It is gold.
We should really do that. Resin statuettes. I'd like to see a Hungar throw pillow. That way I could see a woman boob smother it.
No. It has to be a body pillow.
You know,
God.
they don't make
Yeah,
body
it's kind of like
pillows.
that. Those anime ones. You know, be like that, except it'd be like an anime girl with Hungar's face.
I just discovered there's a thought named Pokimane.
Oh God.
Well, no, she went after like Costco because they have the same cookie as she provides,
Okay.
and she's not really too happy, and she's out there trying to talk to people about her $28 cookie bag bundle where you get 4 bags of cookies. So basically $7 a bag of cookies, and like they have added vitamin D, but if you need the vitamin D that you actually need daily, you have to have like 30 bags of cookies.
Are there nuts in those D cookies?
I don't think so. We built like Gameton City. We're moving. We're gonna at least have like a small cabin set up for Hungar and his bro. Make it like a 4-bedroom cabin because that way you can accommodate. I can't see like Hungar and them coming up without bringing family. James wouldn't come up. I appreciate it, guys, but I do have a wife. Yeah. And they have vitamin D in these cookies, but to get the daily amount you need in that cookie, you need like what? At least 17 or 20 different packages of cookies to get your vitamin D. It's a ridiculously low amount. They say it's enhanced with vitamin D. It's like got less vitamin D than you going outside and enjoying sunshine.
There was some kind of cookie over at Costco. It didn't have vitamin D. It had what's that vitamin you get off of fish? Omega
3.
What?
Omega 3.
Yeah, this cookie had like an absurd amount of omega-3 into this cookie. I'm like, I was kind of curious. I wasn't going to buy it because that just sounds nasty.
The only cookies I eat now are biscottis and whatever the bakery at Costco sells because they sell them in bulk. On game day, just open that up because if you don't, whenever you're trying to say something, your buddy Gregory goes over to the cookie container and he makes a 98 decibel sound with a plastic trying to pull it open.
I missed him. We should get him talking to the chat more.
Let's not. Not that I don't want him talking to the chat, but I want him to be able to talk to people normally, not treat them as if they're all AI bots. And like, I can understand if like you were having like somebody call you 35 times a day for your car warranty, but no, these are people that are in my chat for a reason. They've been subscribed for over 2 years, or they actually know me, that sort of thing.
Yeah. So, character game, you're thinking Alchemist. I take it you're using the SRD.
I have no idea.
Sorry, we're not very helpful, are we?
No, we're not really.
God, no, we're not. We're terrible people.
Yeah, but I can live with that.
We are terrible people.
Okay. Is there a way to show that website SRD PF D20 without, copyright issues?
Yeah.
It's free. It's the internet.
I don't. I'm always amazed what should not bite me in the ass, but ends up biting me in the ass anyways.
God, I'm gonna play the worst fucking person possible. It's be great.
You are an awesome person, Kai.
Yeah, Kai, you help out the entire crew. 1, 2, you put a good spin on things to where you humanize a lot of aspects.
Yes. Oh no, I'm gonna say I'm playing the literal worst spy humanly possible. It's like, what kind of spy are you? The kind that literally just walks straight in and then walks the fuck out.
What do you want to look at,
Yes.
Connell?
No.
Let's start with
Mythic.
Yes.
no 9999. Let's start with humans. Let's start with the race. Let's start with humans.
They're boring.
Yeah, but we need to help him build his character. Might as well start with the simple shit, then move up.
If you're doing random starting ages, here's what you got.
No. Everybody's 17, 18, somewhere around there. Pick an age.
Can you tell me how old my person is?
I can tell you, I am the DM. I am
How
the
dare
god.
you?
If we're 5th level, hold on. If we're 5th level, we're more than like a 19-year-old kid. We've got some skin in the game, and we actually have like respect, and we're known around our towns. We're at least middle 20s.
Right.
Okay.
I chose not. I chose to get my I'm no longer enlisted form, and I'm walking the fuck off.
I've never quite understood the. It doesn't matter. We'll talk about that later. How age and level. Anyways, so okay. Other than your age, you're a basic.
Grandpa, that's all it is.
So, crafted gamer, you're human. So you get +2 bonus to any one ability score. Like I said, this is where a little bit of pre-gaming helps. With Alchemist, I think your 2 big stats are
Dexterity
and intelligence.
God, I'm playing a whore.
Okay.
That's great.
What I don't know why Connell's blanking on this right now. I mean,
I've only played a Alchemist once.
you've played Pathfinder for 20 years.
That's true, but I've only played an Alchemist once, so I don't exactly remember where to put the stats are on it.
Alchemists have 2 major abilities, crafting gamer. Do you want to be a bomb chucker, or do you want to be more of a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde guy?
I like the idea of being a bomb chucker.
Bomb chucker, I'd put it in dexterity.
Okay.
I'm just picturing some kind of now with bum chucker. I'm just seeing some guy in like San Francisco just driving a machine that just flings bums at people. That'd be great.
Oh, that's literally like if I ever get a chance to join Bruce's Pathfinder game, and he lets me play a goblin, I'm going to literally try to convince Grog to let me ride on a basket in his back, Master Blaster style.
You have a better chance of playing a gnome or a halfling.
Well, I said if.
All right, so Alchemist, you're starting at level 5.
Yep.
So here's a question for the panel. Has anybody played an Alchemist?
No.
Nope.
The last player in one of my games that played an alchemist spent his entire time making meth.
Of course he did. I knew you were going there.
He didn't make bombs. He made potions and alchemical contraptions, and then paid for it by making drugs. So that way he could just get by. Because he found out that there are rules for that, and there are rules for addictive substances. So he's like, I'm just going to supply the drug market. And I'm like, what? And he's like, we're not adventuring. Those parties like, yeah, we're gonna get on this. And then they all kind of started becoming like, all right, so where's the ingredients? You know, they became the people who found the ingredients and then went and beat up the people who didn't pay for it. You know, it's like he bought his stuff and then he didn't pay. You know, the fighter and the rogue show up there, you know, like with beat sticks going, give us the money, man. Give us the gold. I'm a little short. We don't, no. Find the money. We'll be back tomorrow. And the entire campaign became literally them playing the mafia. I had a plot line. No. Drugs. And then all that's the drugs.
I will not say where, but can I please tell you the environment that you played this game at?
My campaign world, they were playing it in the not occupied Irish territories. And
No. The physical building.
One of my friends' places.
Oh, I thought it was the other place you volunteer at.
Oh, no. This game would never have happened there.
Because you got my hopes up there for a second.
Oh, no. That game, that group, no, at the same time was like playing door-to-door salesman.
Okay. You had my hopes up.
They realized that most places have really shitty doors because adventurers aren't able to knock them over. So they would show up, knock on the door, say, "Would you like to buy a better door for your domicile and or dungeon?" And you know, when they're like, "No, why would I want to buy another door?" They would show up the next day, kick their door down, beat them up, take all their stuff, and then leave a business card saying, "Buy a better door."
Okay.
You wouldn't have been robbed if you had a good door. And I'm like, oh my God, they're like, we're creating a market for our business. I'm like, I commend you players for being proactive in your ability. It was a side hustle, of course. You know, they were still doing their main adventuring, but you know, if they wanted to find somebody who they would try to sell them a door first and then loot them senseless the next day.
Okay. God, I was hoping it was the other place. All right.
No. My players get dumb ideas and then run with it. I mean, hell, they started their own Banana Republic just so they could buy cheap sugar and cinnamon, so they can make donuts cheaper.
All right. Well, Bruce.
I'm putting everything in the private chat.
Okay. So on your page, you're going to. I'm trying. Why am I having a blank? Because I've done this a million times. Your character sheet should have the stats with strength. What does a fucking Pathfinder character sheet look like these days?
A notebook.
Right. Was it strength, con, dex, wisdom, intelligence, charisma?
Hold on. Let me find him the Pathfinder character sheet.
Do you have a printer that is in the... Oh, do you have it?
Okay.
Yeah, not a paper one, but I got a digital copy.
That's all we need.
All right, so write the stats on the character sheet in the order of highest to lowest of where these stats should go. I really suck at this.
At least you recognize it.
I just different.
I know. I'm sorry. I'll shut up now.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I'm used to doing 5th edition building character sheets, so I'm switching back over to Pathfinder in my head. I'm like, you know this stuff.
Look, one is playing with Legos. One is playing with Duplo blocks. It's not hard to build something with Duplo blocks.
No. All right. So, like I said, put the stats. Then underneath the stats, you'll have Fortitude, Dex, then Wisdom on the character sheet.
I think we're working from 2 different character sheets.
I haven't looked at an actual official character sheet in so very long because I still use notebooks and other, like literally a pad of paper.
All right, somebody please take over because I feel like a freaking idiot.
What? No.
You have your human traits, right? 30
Uh,
foot moving around. Okay, you're
Not
supposed
your
to be-
traits,
They're the special abilities for being human.
right?
Yes, your human abilities is have 5 fingers and a feet.
Mhm.
Everybody else gets cool powers. You are yay.
See, you're 5th level. You're alchemist, which you get a 1st level feat for being 1st level. You should get a feat for being human.
Mhm.
I don't think you get one
2
from
feats.
2 feats,
2 feats for first level.
right?
A feat every what? 3rd level or every second level? Every second level, every even level.
I
So
think
then it's a feat for 2nd and 4th level.
Right.
The special abilities of said alchemist. At 1st level, he notes down alchemy, bomb. He learns brew potion. He learns mutagen. Then he learns the most fucked up skill of all time. Throw anything.
I love that feat.
At 2nd level, he gets discovery and poison use. At 3rd level, he gets swift alchemy. He has 2 discoveries because of 2nd and 4th level abilities. His bomb ability is 3 dice 6, and he has a poison resistance of +4.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that like put in the Discord.
It's on the character spreadsheet for the. If you go in the private chat under Kai saying sorry, you got the first one, the link for the base classes alchemist. Heroes make meth as a side hustle. It inadvertently creates gully dwarves.
Film at 11.
I think Crafty Gamer had a boomer moment.
I had one of those earlier. I'm just talking away, and I closed my fucking tab.
I love this spell. I didn't know it was available. Now I do. Deflect blame. Blame it. Like I fuck something up, and then I point to somebody else and go, "It's their fault," and all the anger goes to the other person.
I take it you've never been married.
Hey, this is magic.
I don't see the difference.
Maui.
I mean, if you're married long enough, you learn this ability. I can't. It's my spouse's fault. I had no control over it.
Right. But I can only do this 2 times per day.
Be right back.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, right. I just like the idea of just being able to like. I have created literally the best worst bard you're gonna like. How are you a spy? Because nobody figures it out. I literally walk in and then walk the fuck out.
What was that old 60s, 80s TV show, Get Smart?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Ooh.
playing 5th edition at the shop. I'm running it. I'm not playing it. And this guy's like, I want to use Magic Hand. I'm like, okay, how? We're in middle combat. He's like, I'm going to use it. How many pounds of pressure can it pick up? Pounds? I'm like, what, up to like 5 pounds. He's like, awesome. So he's like, okay, this is what I do. That guy that's way over there, he's within 100 feet of me. I'm like, yeah. I cast a spell. I'm like, okay. The magical hand goes down and grabs the orc's stuff and squeezes.
Nice.
I'm like, I don't know if there's rules for this. I know it's not a war crime the first time, but damn. So, do you approve of that person's actions of that spell there, Bruce?
Shift blame.
No, using magical hand and squeezing a monster's grapes until they make wine.
Alaka blam. What do you think? Welcome back.
Hey!
Yeah, my computer did not like me opening up the tabs Bruce sent up for me, so I'm going to have to wait till after stream to mess with that stuff.
All right. I'm sorry that we're not much help. We're horrible people, except for Kai. Kai's awesome.
We love Kai.
And the reason why this is so disordered is because Jade's not here to keep us in line. That's what we call it, shifting blame.
You know, he's gonna watch it. He might actually pay attention to us for 2 seconds.
Yeah, this is probably one of the things we've done. But the fact that, like, you know, I'm clicking through videos that are kind of funny. Dude just straight up stole the fridge. This fridge is mine. I steal memes. It doesn't take this much effort. This fucker, he puts in 2 minutes of effort and he rides off in the sunset with his kegerator.
Oh God!
I mean, that's an old style. That is a very old style refrigerator.
Yes,
that's worth stealing.
it is. Imagine all the copper inside it. I bet you he's high on meth right now.
Oh,
Awesome.
Speaking of meth.
Oh no! Here comes a Pekin story. Pekin, Illinois.
Oh, we got Pekin there.
No. Did you hear about that soldier from Finland who took a handful of meth during World War II?
Emma Kubin.
Yeah, something like that. Track 200 miles. Yeah, the fat electrician tells the story, and my 22-year-old stepson is autistic, and he is having a moment. I'm like, I need you to calm down. There's a story I want you to hear. So I played the story for him, and he listens to the story. Then I got a whole lecture what's wrong with people in this world.
Well, I mean, guy was kind of a Chad.
I see paint. That's paint. What kind of paint is that? Don't put that beautiful paint away. I want to know what kind of paint you're using there.
Damn it! You said we can't play evil. Damn it!
Basic starter case. WizKids. Are you happy with the paint?
So far, yes.
Is it a base paint?
Except I will have to say I got this on sale. It's a regular paint.
Don't. There's nothing wrong with acrylic.
It's there to plug a.
I managed to get this on a good.
Here's the thing: the Finnish and the Germans were.
I managed to get it on a pretty good sale from.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Jack.
pretty good sale.
It's just, yeah, I got them on a good sale. Probably because they sat around for a very, very long time because some of them are a little separated. Some of them I have to give a ridiculous amount of shaking to before I can use it, for the first time at least. After that, it's fine.
Oh. So the amount of shake, never mind. A bear will kick me off if I pursue down that track of thought.
Now, Imo Koivu is the Finnish soldier that you're talking about. He got separated from his platoon in World War II. He was one of the ski troopers for the Finnish army. And so he popped all the entire supply for the squad he was in. He took everybody's meth, and it was actually Pervitin. The Finnish, the Germans, in that part of the world at the time, they relied on drugs to get them through the day because their war machine was making them stay at work and do more and do more and do more. So it wasn't really a lot of people's, mindset was like those drugs suck. A lot of people really were thinking drugs are awesome and you should do more drugs to do more work and get everything ready because we are going to step into a new age. But the Finnish were involved with Pervitin pretty heavily and they were giving it to their soldiers. They gave it to this Imo guy and he was a 27-year-old. He didn't like this stuff. He's like, I don't really do drugs. I think it's pathetic. But he was faced with, if I am fatigued, the Russians are going to capture and kill me. So he took the entire 30 tablets, some of which were solidified into a gel because they were warm. And the other part of him was completely frozen up because he didn't have the entire container up against his body. So he goes, he comes to after he does all 30 of these at once. And he basically is just unkillable. But nothing super heavy comes after him. He discovers a platoon of Soviet soldiers not realizing they're Soviets. He thinks they're his guys. And so he gets down by the fire with them. And then he realizes, you're not my team. And then he finds his way to a cabin and he's hungry and he's cold. So he starts a fire, not in the fireplace, right there in the middle of the floor of the cabin. And then he goes outside later because he burns down the entire cabin and he's realizing he's under some serious hallucinogenics.
Because of that.
He had a resting heartbeat of 246 or something in the 200s, 2 weeks after he had popped all the pills. Resting heart rate because they found him in a hospital after he had been discovered by other Finnish people. He doesn't look good. Get him to a hospital. And so when he came to, he was resting beats per minute, 240.
Now,
badass.
Now, as the fat electrician said in the video, meth is bad. Don't do drugs. He was the exception to the rule. He's not the guaranteed results. And I live
back then, I mean, we're going to use back then as a way to get out of jail free card for any sort of accountability from now on.
Disney does it.
Yeah, they do.
I'm stuck painting. I have 2 outhouses, mimic outhouses I need to finish up. I got the tree I need to finish up. Second place, yeah. So at the end of the war, several years later after the war, a radio program had a contest in Finland, I guess, to send in the craziest story you have from the war. And this guy sent in his result, and he came in second place.
I want to know who the first place guy was.
I did too.
There is another Finnish soldier worth talking about.
But I'm pretty sure that wasn't the other person that wrote in.
I'm pretty certain you're right.
I mean, I could be wrong, but
Timo Haya is the guy I was talking about. I keep hoping that Fat Electrician will cover this guy because he lived from December of 1905. He died at the age of 96 in April of 2002. He was referred to as a White Death.
wasn't he the person that Enemy of the Gates is loosely based after?
No.
Nope. This guy was a young man from the Vitpuri province of southern Finland near Russia. Seventh of eighth kids of a Lutheran family of farmers. So he joins the civil guard at the age of 17. He's successful in the shooting competitions of the province. His home is reportedly full of trophies for marksmanship. In photos, he stood near the back. He hates the spotlight. So at 19, he goes in for a 15-month compulsory military service in the Bicycle Battalion 2 in the Vitpuri province. He does not receive formal sniper training until a year before the war in 1938 at a training center in UT. And there's been written a lot of books about this guy. Haya was able to estimate the distance with an accuracy of 1 meter up to 150 meters away.
Jesus.
So he goes in as a sniper, and Soviet troops aren't issued camouflage. This dude's completely dressed in white. So Russians are like easy. That's easy mode. So the Red Army is disorganized. Red Army calls him the White Death. And a lot of people didn't understand that. Some Russians thought White Death referenced to a severe frost in deep forest. So they're both sides talk about this guy, Russians and Finns both. They captured a Soviet soldier, blindfolded him, spun him around until he was disoriented, and took him to a party in the tent of Haya's company, Lieutenant Arne. The Soviet soldier was overjoyed by the carousing, but was disappointed when he was released. Like, hey, we're going to take you to a party in our tent.
I'm not 100% sure.
The guy that they did that with, he was a Finnish army captain who served in Morocco between 1930 and 1935. He became a national hero in the Battle of Kala in the Winter War with the Soviet Union. And he was wounded 3 times during World War II. Back to this guy. All of his kills are accomplished less than 100 days, average of 5 per day at the time of year with very few daylight hours. So no confirmation of his comrades. Only those who were verified to be dead were counted. No count was taken when several snipers shot at the same target. And enemy soldiers killed with a submachine gun with Haya as a group leader were not counted either. They were only counting the ones he shot with his rifle. So they credit him with 219 kills with a rifle, equal number of guns by submachine gun, and they gave him with an honorary rifle on the 17th of February 1940. He got his highest daily kill count of 25 in December 1939. So this military chaplain reported 259 kills made by rifle, equal number of kills by submachine gun from the beginning of war, 1940, March 7th, one day after he's severely wounded. So they give him a total of 542 kills. One dude.
Jesus.
So this is his sin list, and he estimates the total number he shot to be about 500 people. Problem is that the Finnish people were using him as propaganda, so we don't really have a true idea of his capabilities. But later on, he was severely wounded after an explosive bullet fired by a red soldier hit his lower left jaw. After the battle, he was supposed to be dead, and they put him on a pile of dead bodies. It's consciousness a week later on the 13th of March. On the day pieces are declared, he wakes up and is like, no! He wanted to kill more Russians. He read about his own death in a newspaper and sent a letter to the paper to correct the misunderstanding.
I want to do that.
Letter to the editor. I believe you're wrong.
I mean, I know it's kind of morbid, but God, I'd love to. My name is such and such, and the rumors of my demise are, actually wrong.
So he had to make it through life, kind of disfigured. He had a lot of treatments and several surgeries, but otherwise than that, he had a full recovery. Wow.
It definitely made him sturdy back then.
Yes.
You ever wonder why men are not sturdy these days? I blame the TV show Glee.
Never even watched it.
Okay. According to Jamar Highlander, he wrote and directed the script for the 2022 action film Sisu. The movie is partially inspired by Haya's legendary reputation, which makes sense.
Oh, God, I just actually watched that.
What'd you think of Sisu?
I enjoyed the actual living hell out of it. I didn't know that was based on him.
Mm-hmm. Most of it is.
It's on Prime. I saw the trailer for it, and AMC Theater says, we will have it in a theater next to you. I went to go to a particular app and to go find where it's showing, and nope, not playing in near a theater near you. They screwed me over with was a holdover because me and Kai were supposed to go see that. Never became. Dude, it's not your fault. It never actually became an option. Plus, I know you're a busy man.
Unfortunately.
What other questions do you have there, Crafting Gamer?
A lot.
Yeah, kind of.
Let them fall out of your head, because that's the only way we can answer them for you.
Yeah.
I don't hurt people. I enable other people to hurt people.
Well, I have questions that it can probably best wait until game day because I'll forget certain things such as what's this roll do or what's the number for that or things like that. But as for the alchemist itself, I got the basic idea of what you're going to be doing as an alchemist, especially if I'm playing a bomb alchemist. Okay. My only real question after that would be, am I allowed to make other potions?
I believe so. That's what your extracts are. And if you can't make things with that, then what you would do is you'd see the price, the cost of the potion, and we deduct that from what your starting equipment is.
Freaking Travis plays the alchemist, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Where's his ass? He should be in chat listening to us just ramble on.
Should, yes. He's busy.
Snoo.
Like all of us.
Probably
busy.
snoo. Say again there, Blaine?
Look, we're all busy people.
Yeah.
And with the holidays coming up, some of us are going to be more busier than others.
That's a good way of putting it.
Hey, is that the Travis?
Say his name.
He does exist. So, Travis, the crafty gamer here is playing Alchemist, and I haven't played an Alchemist in years. I've only played it once, but you're currently playing one. So, via Discord, because I'm pretty sure we're both on, all of us are on the same Discord. If you could reach out to the crafty gamer and show him the fine arts of the Alchemist, I'd be mighty, mighty grateful. Because Misa doesn't know how to play Alchemist.
He barely knows how to play.
I thought about because I know there's like a way to make like the banner and the banner and Incredible Hulk, but I never understood how to do it. Or Jay just told me it was a really dumb idea and I just kind of dropped it. I have faith in you, Travis. You and your I just have faith in you. I got nothing. My brain just like stalled right there.
He says, I've not been using the Alchemist to its full potential. That's fair. Sorry if I seem quiet. I'm looking at some things over here. Go ahead.
I'm doing similar things. I'm currently now in fine-tuning state.
Baron, is your character done?
I'm working on it. Well, I'm so quiet.
I'm actually hack tempted, and you can say no to this. Crafty Gamer, I can I got until what, next Thursday? I can do it within this.
Yep.
I could just make. How should I do this? I have a hell of a time doing. I can just make this a character for you on Hero.
Oh, you're gonna say the word, and I'm gonna hurt you.
Oh,
A particular website.
No, you're not.
I'm just trying to help him out.
Okay, you can help him out by explaining it to him instead of letting the computer do it, because then he won't learn anything.
right. We're here to help.
I tried.
We're here to shoot down all your hopes and dreams. You know that, right?
Because I'm sorry, that program sucks. For the simple fact of that it will take into account things that you don't even have on your character sheet. And it has been proven. You can roll your eyes all you want. It's true. It's damn true.
I'm gonna have to pull it up. I believe you. I just need to verify that for myself. Nothing personal. Trust but verify.
Do the math on everything. Do it by hand and then compare the two.
Yes.
I guarantee you that there's a difference.
Always.
This is why Bruce yells about it, because he knows it also.
Well, you just have to know the game system better than the majority of programmers that are just trying to earn a check.
All right. Okay. If you have any questions, The Alchemist, I am completely lost on. I'll be completely honest. I only played one once, and I think Bruce killed him like the second night of me playing him. This is back in Washington.
I don't know if you heard this or not, Connell, but last time we played, it was for the playtest campaign, right? and I'm getting kind of frustrated because like my entire table's rolling like 90s and above. Janet rolls a fucking double lot, and I'm like pissed because like I can't believe you fuckers are all cheating on your die rolls. So I like have to do 3 rolls within like a minute, and I don't roll less than a 94 on percentile dice.
You don't roll lower than a 94.
I had it on camera. And I rolled like a 94, then a 96, then a 96.
I was in the mid 60s, but I had the pluses.
And if you remember correctly, I did fail at least 1 or 2 rolls.
Yep.
Then I
don't
switched dice
cheat rolls. I'm one of those that will actually beat the crap out of somebody for cheating, including myself, because what is the point of cheating? If you cheat, then you don't know how good you are or how bad you are.
Oh, I'm
the only
quite
way
bad
to
at
truly play and enjoy a game and know where you stand in that game is to play it by the rules. The moment you cheat, the game becomes pointless.
Yep.
Well, I initially thought my players were cheating, but then I had Lady Luck come by my table and lick my rim. And it completely changed my aspect, my thought process on that game 2 weeks ago. Because, like, you guys had some hot dice, and I was getting butthurt. I'm like, man, I don't want my players to cheat my game. I'm trying to play test it. And then, like, right in front of me, I have 3 90 rolls. I'm like, shit. We're gonna wrap it up here pretty soon. I apologize. I know you guys. You were expecting probably more Thunder stream today. You'll get that next week. Next week we're gonna have a little bit more slam bang action. Connell will be running his campaign out of the Pathfinder 1E edition.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the mental trauma.
Did you guys see that Paizo edited their website and their new books to get rid of all this verbiage from D&D?
Yeah.
In a good way or a bad way?
They just changed words over so that in essence it pretty much reads the same thing, but just the terms are changed so that way there's no chance now that if WotC decides to pull another we're changing the rules. Pray we don't change it again. Moment like they did last year. And there's nothing that WotC will look at Paizo and go, hand over everything you, and they're like, fuck you. We've already burnt it. We've already pulled our Cortez. We burnt our ships. Fuck you.
So it was a good thing.
In a way, yes.
I feel this comment really well. I feel this comment very much.
Oh, God.
Yes.
I think that's a fair statement. I've been playing, what was that game? Flames of War, which is a D6 system. And my D6s are not too hot when it comes to that game. I wish it was a roll low game. Then I can talk Jade into come playing it.
Connell, you're watching what movie on Saturday or on Sunday?
Fury. The World War II tank movie has a bunch of actors in it. Some are worth watching. One of them's not. That will be the last of the war movies for November because Veterans Day it was in November, and me and the crew decided to do nothing but American military movies this past month. There's been some really good picks. I don't know if mine was a good pick. Mine was MASH, the old movie. 1975 MASH, 1976, somewhere around there. Then we'll be starting not this Sunday, but next Sunday into the Christmas movies. So for all those out there who enjoy Christmas movies, come hang out with me on Sundays. I think we're doing the first we're doing a double feature, which is the Blackadder's Christmas special, BBC special, and Violent Nights, the movie that brought Santa Claus back into my life.
Oh, please tell me at some point you are doing the Arnold Schwarzenegger Christmas movie.
I don't know.
Jingle all the way.
I think so. I didn't really like the movie, but it is such a classic type movie as far as I'm concerned.
There you hear it.
What about you, Baron? You got anything going on this coming week? This week?
Not really.
All right.
We'll see you Saturday then, Baron, okay?
Yep, we'll do.
Appreciate that.
What about you, Bruce? You got anything special coming up?
Me?
Yeah, you, the host of the month.
Tomorrow night we're on with Janet on her channel from Janet from Another Planet. We're doing the shit show. Got a little bit to talk about there. Then we've got Saturday's game, which I'm looking very much forward to. Sunday we're showing in Discord the movie Krampus.
That is brilliant.
If you want to say it's great, that's fine. Everything I'm seeing of it so far, I watched the trailers. It reminds me of The Gate.
I will give you that it has that feel to it.
It reminds me of that 1980s wonderful movie, The Gate.
I just want you to remember as you're watching the Krampus that is the type of horror to expect on my Christmas specials.
So anybody that was wanting to know about the Christmas campaign from last year, if you want to do it again, yes, please embrace it.
Hey, don't forget we got Saturday night.
Say again?
Remember, we got Saturday nights just rambling conversations for 4 hours.
Oh God, yes. We have Kai after we're done with game at like 9:00 Central Standard. Me and Kai will be up till like 1:30 and go in circles verbally until we cover all the bases.
About who knows what. We'll start on something.
Mm-hmm. We will. Appreciate everybody coming in tonight. Again, another big thanks to LDG for Free the Net. He's got a good system set up there. He's getting ready to make it public. Get on his beta channel test plays and download what he has, because it might be something that you want to take a look at really hard. Other than that, I think we're done for the night, aren't we, gents?
Yeah, I think we're done.
Stick a fork in us.
We're like the Bears. We're done before we got started.
Thank you for being here,
Going
guys.
away, that's assumed.
It was a chill stream, that for certain.
Oh.